Sources have told your channel that the BJP leader, in fact, who has been supported by the BJP, Anshuman Mishra, has refused to withdraw his Rajya Sabha nomination.
Joining us this morning is Mr. Anshuman Mishra, the candidate from Jharkhand who was depending on BJP support. Mr. Anshuman Mishra, are you still going to go ahead with your nomination from Jharkhand?
Look, the way the thing stands at the present moment is, last night, based upon whatever the perception has been created and the doubts which have been cast on my integrity, both me and my parents took a call that maybe it's a time to just go back to my lucrative career, which I have abandoned, to pursue this political journey. It seems to me that there is a system within the system which is full of dead woods who should be retired. They are somehow resisting an infusion of young, dynamic blood into the political system. So,
Mr. Mishra, are you pointing out to the seniors in the BJP like Mr. L.K. Advani, because the opposition is really coming from Mr. L.K. Advani, Mr. Shanta Kumar, Mr. Yashwant Sinha to your candidature in Jharkhand?
Well, Mr. Advani is a father figure and an ideal, a mentor, and someone who has served not just the party but the country with his blood and sweat. So I don't have the stature to make a comment on him. But there are individuals who are fair weather friends who have come into the party from Mr. Chandrasekhar's party, who have not done their due diligence on my credentials and have gone ahead and without proper briefing on facts have cast negative remarks on my personal integrity. So I was deeply hurt and I was seriously considering a withdrawal. However, based upon the phone calls which I'm getting from BJP MLAs, both who have proposed and not proposed, and the support which I have got from the supporting parties, and as you very well know, and the entire state of Jharkhand knows, that I have the winning numbers, I'm getting enormous pressure to reconsider my decision. So,
Mr. Mishra, you are referring directly to Mr. Yashwant Sinha, who raised the pitch against your nomination from Jharkhand. But you must agree that there are others in the BJP also who have now decided that they will not support you from Jharkhand. Do you think if the BJP doesn't give you the support of the 18 votes that it has, you will still be able to manage the seat in Jharkhand?
Yes, very much so if I decide to. However, since my tilt in ideology has always been towards conservative right-wing polity, I don't think that I'll defy anything that comes from the top senior leadership of BJP or the RSS. My birth, and since my birth, the entire family, my association with Ayodhya Ram Janmabhoomi movement, or my association with and respect and my discipline would not allow me to not listen to the national leadership. However, I want to be very clear, none of the senior leaders who matter, not the deadwoods of Himachal or Jharkhand, have communicated to me to step back.
So you are referring to Mr. Shanta Kumar as well as Mr. Yashwant Sinha. But clearly they seem to have created a situation within the BJP where there is a rethink and the possibility that a diktat will go out to all the MLAs in Jharkhand that they should not back you in the elections for the Rajya Sabha seat from Jharkhand.
Let me give you breaking news. Let that diktat come, and I'm very confident that that diktat would not be obeyed if it is coming with the sentiments being echoed by this one particular leader who was himself investigated in a stock market scam. So the people who live in glass houses should not throw stones at others. That's
so are you saying you will be able to bring about a split in BJP in Jharkhand?
I will never do or never encourage anything of that sort because I've invested a lot of emotional energy and my life into right-wing.
But you just said that MLAs will not obey the party diktat.
At least that's what it appears. And I think if that situation comes, I will step back. But at the present moment, there is no national leadership instruction to me to step back. However, based upon the negative perception and based upon the lack of effort from certain quarters within the party on actually doing due diligence, and all my work, both with overseas friends of BJP or with Hindu Parishad, or with my lineage with Maharshi Mahesh Yogi, or my partnership with Dr. Deepak Chopra and all the books which I have written on Hindutva and spirituality with Dr. Chopra, I think the facts needs to come out. And I've punched
Mr. Mishra, there are reports of an invisible auction really in Jharkhand of Rajya Sabha seats. Would you agree? You are a contestant. You are somebody who's going to fight these elections. Do you think money power really matters in Rajya Sabha seat elections in Jharkhand?
Money power matters all the way from the domain of Karnataka to the state of Uttar Pradesh. Jharkhand, interestingly, has become a center point only because there is a certain specific interest which is working from certain quarters. To be very categorical, one particular chit fund company whose chairman is picking up the phone and calling every leader possible just to try and stop my candidature. And I'm surprised why this nervousness. Why this nervousness both within the party towards one timid character who has come at this young age to join the Indian polity, abandoning his lucrative career.